as many years at his home round.
This is going to be
What do you think about slowing the rebound down a bit, Craig? Have you guys seen that?
We haven't really been. Where are you feeling it?
I'm like hell yesterday.
Let me just give a quick.
I slowed the high speed. No, wait. Low speed one click down.
I might slow the high down one on that shock.
On the shock as well?
It might be just pushing you onto the bar a bit. But now you have to do the brake, huh?
Yeah, but that's all good.
It just feels like down deep it might be a little bit.
Yeah, it's just keep the good.
And then you kind of go like this. And then...
Especially on 2 runs today.
Yeah.
Very fun. Nah. Yeah, I'm on 5 now. Go times before. Yeah?
Yeah.
Sounds like a good plan.
Cool.
Thanks,
good
buddy.
luck.
See you later.
Complaining of arm pump, which I think a lot of people are. But I think maybe the shock's a little bit fast. So we're just gonna slow it down one and try again. Not a lot of time again. So it's kind of a shot in the dark, but fingers crossed. What are you thinking? Ah, perfect.
Yeah.
Better, worse?
Similar. I do kind of want to try this off.
Okay. You want to just go do that now?
Yeah.
Okay, go. Go, go. You good with that?
What?
Like, okay.
My fork's still like, it's all like the medium-ish, big-ish shits. I feel like it's just, I don't know. It still doesn't feel like planted. It's kind of, I think it's really just like pushing back on me.
Pushing back. Okay, do you want to try one click slow and see if it gets you what you want, and then we can just go back if we don't like it?
Hi.
Yeah. Okay. Still playing with spring rates, and they've got a few different kinematic settings on that bike. We just need a little more time really on some tracks, but I think we're getting closer. We're gonna go try a different spring. A little late to be playing around, but it's really just learning at this point.
Like you do your qualies run, you're completely happy with the setup.
Yeah.
You do your first run. Okay, turns were sweet, yeah, and then as soon as the rough starts coming, and like fast, I could just feel like I'm a passenger.
I mean, you kind of are until you're at full speed.
I felt like I was on a speed, but like I wasn't awake enough. Even if I woke up at 6 this morning, like still.
The first morning run.
Like, do you know the new section, just like the fast stuff? I got pinged off to the right, like almost had a UG. But like I think I need to be, like I try in this section to work into the bike and carry the speed, but I think it's too much. Like it's coming so quick, I need to be a bit softer. It's weird. Like I'm sure on race one it's gonna be shit. It's gonna feel fine.
Yeah.
But like right now.
Yeah, I think that's the hard part to remember, that when it does feel shit.
Because that felt shit. I felt like I needed softer.
Yeah.
Less compression.
But then you go softer, you're gonna go faster. And then.
That was so funny, isn't it?
Always. And it's not you, it's everybody, so.
Hey, you learn every race, huh?
Hope so. It's just like that standard first run. Like if you imagine waking up, putting on your kit, and then riding the gnarliest trail you can find. It's gonna be hard, and it's not gonna feel right. And like for race run, they do their warm-up protocol, they go through all the stuff. For practice, it's just kind of like get on your bike and go. So it's gonna feel bad until your body's warmed up. So I think Nina's realized it. Like obviously she's like, no, first run just feels like shit. You just gotta put it out of your head. Better?
Yeah, it was like better up top on some of the smaller stuff, and then open section near the bottom where it's like big G out.
Yeah, like it's going through all the way. What if you go into the fully progressive? Is it too much? Okay. What are we gonna do?
Probably just go back.
Okay, cool. Yeah. Anything you'd want to add a little bit or take off a little bit on that other shock? Or just run it? Just don't tell me. Just do something.
Yeah, I was like, feels good up top in the wood.
Yeah.
I like compress a lot, and the front end of the car just like.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, it's tough.
So yeah. We're gonna go back to the stiffer spring with slightly lighter compression. That was more compression, lighter spring, but sitting in too deep. So yeah, back to the back. We're out of time.
I just got like hump bump yesterday.
Yeah. Oh.
But this morning it's more the hand.
Okay.
So yeah. It's more like the small abrasion and small shock.
And you think coming through the fork or coming through the shock? And
Probably the shock. I think I'm more like most of the time.
okay. You want to slow it down a little bit, or
I think they can help.
it could for sure. If it's pushing forward, you don't want that.
Okay, yeah, you can try like that.
You gonna get one more, or are you done?
No, I can. Okay. But it's alright.
What pressure? Pressure in the shock?
238.
Still plenty fast, so should be okay.
Okay, still fast?
Yeah. Good enough. I mean, not
Yeah.
just not so much. Not slow. Yeah.
Good, thank you.
Give it a try.
Yeah,
Good luck. It seems to be common. Like everybody's struggling with fast rebound in the back, maybe still coming from the snowshoe thing where it was kind of flat and you really needed it, to here where it's just kind of pushing you onto the front of the bike. So we'll see you slowed it down a little bit and hopefully that makes it better.
Right where we need to be.
Sweet. I like that.
Stopped a few times, but it's beautiful.
You gonna do two or are you gonna chill? Okay.
Yeah, do another one. Maybe not go crazy for semis, try and save some energy.
Okay, that sounds good. Crazy enough, but not crazy. Yeah.
Again.
Yeah. Nothing. Said he felt good. Just needs to chill. Feeling a little bit tired, I think. I think we all are. It was mayhem. Nina had a crash and then blew a tire up on the finish line jump and still managed like that. I don't know, it's just wild. And Maureen had a heater of a run, but then unfortunately had a pretty decent crash. She's totally fine. But still, like, just a wild day. And then feeding that into the men's race, it was the same thing. Just crashes everywhere, crazy line choices. People like Dakota's run of having a crash and then coming back, making up, I'm not, what do you make up, like 3 or 4 seconds probably at the bottom half. The entire day was chaos. I think Loic had a solid run, probably thinking about overall and not throwing things away, but I also think that a bit of that is, I think it's hard for these guys to really slow down, and it's also hard to ride these tracks at a pace that you're not used to. Bikes don't handle the same, so it was still a good run. And then when when Ethan went, like, chipping away at it, and you kind of you're just waiting for the crash because it's been happening the entire day. And then when it finishes, you're like, whoa, that was actually a really good run. And then for Jackson coming through, and all of a sudden it's like 1.5, 2.5, 3.8. It's just like, I thought I was gonna have a heart attack again. Did not expect that. He's been feeling a little bit down all week, or at least quiet, you know, like just tired the first day of practice. Yesterday was better, but I didn't expect that kind of performance. I guess I should for now. But he's so stoked. It's good to see. So yeah, I think everybody's really like a giant pressure relief from a crazy season, a crazy few days of racing here, an insane track and a really long one, and the end of the year. So we're all done. It's so hard to pinpoint things this season. Like, so many people have done amazing things. Like Nina with consistency, Maureen coming back to form from pre-injury, Monica stepping up, Jackson just crushing after a crazy surgery and removing his appendix and complications with that. Like, think of what that kid's been through. Andy Kolb stepping up, getting a win. Ethan Craig. So, Pinkerton, like, I know I'm missing them, but that's because I can't think. And this is completely unscripted, dialed raw. But I don't know, you look back on it, Jackson won 2 races and nobody else has doubled this year. So that's also really cool.
We got
Fucking go, Jordan! Jackie, you got me that win. Jackson, you got me that win. Jackson, thanks for your work, brother. Thanks for everything. From the start from Portugal to now, we've come a long way. Yeah, solid, yeah.
shock at the last time. No, I went to the other progressive.
How are you? This race is crazy, yeah?
So cool! Amazing! It's perfect for the collection.
Perfect. Again, always, every single year, you don't expect to feel as much as you feel on the last day. Like, just a little peek behind the dialed curtain. When the very first time they came to us and told us what the idea was let's take two people that really don't belong here and put them somewhere and just show what it would be like if you were thrown into the traveling circus all of a sudden.
Like, you go into it thinking you're just gonna film really cool mountain biking, it's gonna be exciting and fun. What you don't expect is just get all these little mini stories unfolding and get so attached to all these different like characters, like all these people that we're friends with now at this point.
This is the greatest sport in the world. It's the greatest people in the world. The adrenaline is insane, the athleticism is amazing, but most of all, just the characters and the people you meet.
And I feel really grateful to have this community of like mountain bike nerds. I'm sorry to call you nerds, but we're all nerds that care about suspension and mountain biking.
You, the watcher, and like everyone in the pits and everyone at Fox and all the athletes have just made Jake and I feel like we are actually a part of it, which was never even like the point of this. We were supposed to be outsiders, and this community just like, it draws you in, it makes you family, and yeah, I'm really grateful for it. It's crazy that it kind of planned out this way.
To have this community of people and to meet so many of you at the races that just say hey, that say thanks, it's really cool. It feels really special to be a part of. So yeah, as usual, by this point in the season, we have no idea what's happening next. We don't really have anything on our mind other than getting home and getting some rest. So I just want to say thank you. Thanks so much for watching, and thanks for hanging around with us this season.
Any thoughts or words for people watching?
So many thoughts and words. This has been such a crazy trip. I don't think any of us expected this, nor do we expect it every year. And the cool people that we do meet, mixed in with the really drunk, obnoxious ones that we also have to meet. But the majority are, it's such a cool thing to see people stoked on bike racing. And I don't know what to say other than thanks.